In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, the villagers lived simple, contented lives. They woke with the sun, worked hard, and ended their days with stories by the fire. At the heart of the village stood a grand oak tree, where the villagers often gathered to discuss their hopes, dreams, and beliefs. One day, an enigmatic traveler named Elias arrived, carrying a mysterious air and a weathered book. The villagers welcomed him warmly, curious about the world beyond their village. Over the course of several evenings, Elias shared stories from distant lands, mesmerizing everyone with his tales. One night, as the villagers sat around the oak tree, Elias spoke of a philosopher named Friedrich Nietzsche. Nietzsche once declared, "God is dead," Elias began. The villagers gasped in shock and confusion. How could this be? Seeing their bewilderment, Elias explained, Nietzsche didn't mean that God had literally died. He was saying that the idea of God as the ultimate source of meaning and morality no longer held power over people. In his time, science and reason had begun to replace faith. People no longer needed God to explain the mysteries of the universe or to tell them what was right and wrong. The villagers pondered this. Their lives had always been guided by their belief in a higher power. Without God, what would give their lives meaning? Elias smiled gently. This is the challenge Nietzsche spoke of. Without relying on an external deity, we must find our own path and create our own values. It's a call to take responsibility for our own lives and to find meaning within ourselves and our relationships. As the villagers reflected on Elias's words, a new understanding began to dawn. They realized that while their faith had been a guiding light, it was their actions, their kindness, and their community that truly defined them. Elias left the village the next morning, but his words lingered. The villagers continued to gather by the grand oak tree, now with a deeper sense of purpose. They understood that while the sun might set, leaving the night in darkness, it always rose again, bringing a new day, a new opportunity to find meaning and create their own destiny. And so, the village thrived, not because of a distant deity, but because of the strength, love, and wisdom they found within themselves and each other.